Alrighty, hi guys. So hopefully you guys are gearing up to start assignment 2. So I've introduced this template to you, so you guys should be using this from now on. And you can see that over here I've labelled all of these rectangles as Eliza Bidding Cutting Construction Assignment 2 bathroom drawings, just so I know what they are. And I've copied the 1 to 50 and I've done floor plan, elevation 1, 2, 3, 4, and then section, and then detail 1 and 2. Okay, so I've got my space ready to draw. And by this point, I should have measured up my bathroom at home and taken lots of photos. Okay, so in theory, I'm ready to start drawing. So before you start drawing, we want to start the process of creating our plot style. Okay, and a plot style is a file that you or a piece of information that you apply to your drawing, and that gives it line weights and line types. Okay, the reason it's called a plot style is because when it was first invented, the type of printer that it was produced on was called a plotter. Okay, so hopefully in front of you, you guys all have this table. Yours may not be coloured, I've just coloured mine so it's a bit clearer. And you guys can see it's called the Layer and Plot Style Information Table. Okay, and we've got 7 columns. The first 2 that are in pink, okay, are created or monitored in your layer properties, and the other 5 that are currently green are in your plot style table editor. Okay, so at the moment we are just worrying about the first 2 columns. So you guys have this in front of you, and we'll need a pen as well. So we need to open our layer properties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to Window and I'm going to click Layers. Right, and it will pop up over here. Okay, I'm actually going to click and drag it out so it's nice and big so you guys can see. Now, we've got some layers here. You guys can see all the different names. Okay, if I pop back over to the layer and plot style information, you'll see that these names correspond to the names that I've got written here in this table. Okay, so here we are. Layer names, and then next to them we've got little boxes. Okay, some are coloured and some are not. Ooh, sorry. Oh, wrong one. Layers, layers, there you go. Okay, excellent. Some are coloured and some are not. There are also other options that include freeze, lock, and plot. Okay, so where it says plot, you can see a little printer, and that means that's the type of printer, the plotter, as I said. All of these, okay, should be clear. The only one that will have a little printer icon and a line through it is this layer here called Def Points. Def Points is a default layer that is just automatically created when you open a file in AutoCAD, and it's always there. It is unplottable. So what this means is if you do your drawing and it's beautiful, but it's all in the Def Points layer, okay, it means that you won't see it when it's saved as a PDF. Okay, so we don't want anything to be in our Def Points layer. But the other layers that we have here, okay, we want to use. So in order to use them, we need to assign a color to them first. So at the moment I've got ceiling, and you can see that next to it there's a little block of color. And if I click on it, it says cyan. Okay, so what I'm going to do is then come to my table here, and I'm going to look for the ceiling layer, and I'm going to type cyan. Okay, then I'm going to come back to my CAD, and then the next layer is Def Points, which I'm not going to use. So we've got Demo or Demolition. If you want to change the name of a layer, you just double click where it says the name, or maybe not because it's not going to let me. Rename, sorry, if you right click and you click rename, I'm going to call that Demolition. Okay, and next to it I've got the color blue. I'm going to choose red for the moment, so I'm going to choose red. And let's just work out what it's doing. Sorry, my CAD's just being slow. So next I'm going to come to Pages, and next to Demolition I'm going to write red. Okay, so all of the layers Okay, all of the layers that you guys have need to have a color assigned to them. So dimensions, you click on the white little box and we can go select color, and you guys will see this color palette become available. So you basically go through and you choose whichever color, and it tells you the number, so 61. So I'm going to click OK. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Now I should be able to do it. There we are. Sorry guys, I was in a polygon command for some reason. So say I want to add a different color to dimensions. I'm going to click on the box. I'm going to choose color 61. Come back to my pages document or your page, and for dimensions, okay, I'm going to write color 61. So you guys need to go through and do this for every single one of your layers. Okay, so doors, come through, I'm going to choose 71. Doors, 71. Okay, then back to pages, doors, 71. Okay, so that is the first part that you guys need to do for your plot styles. Okay, so spend some time now going through your layer properties and writing the colors next to them. You guys need to assign colors for each layer. If you notice that there is some layers there or some missing layers that you want to add, so there's no Windows layer, so maybe you want a Windows layer. What you guys do is click on this button here that says New Layer. Sorry, I'm not sure what this is doing. There we go. New Layer, and I'm going to type Windows. Okay, and then just next to it I can come in and select a color, 141, and I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to come to pages. I'll add Windows down here and 141. Okay, so there are lots of potential layers that you could have, but for the time being, hopefully these ones here will be useful for assignment 2. So make sure you come through and assign a color to all of your layers. Alrighty.